Welcome to North Georgia Now Today.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this program today or not. We may just have to cancel it because Angela and I are having a hard time keeping a straight face because y'all should see our crew.
Yes.
Our crew has done an exceptional job in becoming each other. Now, one of them is so obvious, it is a hoot. The other one, to see Miss Hannah in those big boots is a little bit strange. You know, that is not Miss Hannah. Miss Hannah is like the foo-foo. That is not foo-foo. So, and then to see Karen Deaton come in dragging those 3 babies. She is Bree Tankersley, and she is a hoot. So I don't know if we can make it through. We dressed up as I'm a big, huge apple. Because I'm a green apple. We didn't dress up today. But our crew did a great job.
I should have at least worn my contacts today.
We will give y'all a shot of them before we go off the air. They are funny. One of them is Miss Hannah. One of them is Miss Bree. And the best, the one that wins the trophy is Phil. He is like our technical guy, and y'all don't see him. But the moment Roger walked in, it was dead on. We knew who he was. We knew who he was. So it is the Halloween weekend. Please keep your children safe. When you go out and do things, watch for other people because kids crossing the street sometimes don't look. So parents beware. There are going to be events going on in all your towns. I will be in Fannin County tomorrow in 2 places at one time. But it's going to be, I've got things going on down here, and then I got things going on up there. So it's going to be kind of slicing and dicing it pretty thin, but I'm going to take care of business in Fannin County. There will be an event for Tony Engel. Now, you have to do a sad thing in the morning. Are y'all going to the... Okay. All right, because a long family member, an animal, is not doing well, and it's Tori's baby that she's had 16 years. So we have little things going on in our family. Everybody knows your pets are part of your family, and it's been a tough week around the house. But hopefully everything will be okay.
I'm not going to cry.
No, she's not going to cry because it's been a great 16-year relationship with this precious animal. So we have several announcements to make.
And it's also Talladega weekend.
It is Talladega. And
Talladega.
Talladega means that number 11 is going to win everything. Number 11 is going to win it all. Number 88.
18.
Number 88, I gave up on that boy. I'm waiting for his daddy to be resurrected.
Actually, I will have to say, 88, even though I am not a junior nation person, he did a good job last weekend.
His daddy's coming out.
He
is finally maturing.
He finally got off the wall. He got out of the trash, and he actually moved from way in the back to, hey, I think he was in the top 5. So
he did.
I was just totally blown away. But now my boy, you know, he moved like, God, 20-something positions up and finished in the top 5. So, you know, I think he was 3rd.
I could have come in. I'll tell you what I should have dressed up as Halloween. Kyle Busch. That would have been disgusting.
I want to be Mrs. Kyle Busch.
I don't. But
Mrs. Piper Bush.
Yeah, this is Talladega weekend, and it is going to be wild. This is that race that you understand. If you'll get you a dictionary and look up redneck, the word Talladega is right next to it. It says redneck, and it describes it completely, and then it says you may find these in Talladega.
I know.
It is a wild weekend. If you're going to Talladega, be safe, be safe, be safe, because it is a crazy traffic time going out I-20. Do you know the best thing going out of Alabama?
20.
I-20.
Yes.
You got it. So it is a tough drive. Traffic backs up forever.
It's a hoot over there because, like, last year when we were camping over there, there was this little group in a tent in front of us, and Christy was over there, and we met Christy from Alabama. She lived, Lord, I lived.
And don't make fun of Alabama people. They'll be sending me a bigger tax bill I want to get.
She said, Lord, honey, we just live 20 minutes away, but we come every year and we camp. And I was like, how many races have you been to? And she said, the races? We don't go to the races. We just come up here and party. She said they've been coming like 10 years and they've not been to a single race.
That is weird.
And they stay from Wednesday
in a tent.
Sunday in a tent.
Oh, well. Welcome to Alabama, y'all.
We just go to the house and get us a shower.
That It's funny. You know, we could have dressed up as our cousins from Alabama. I know. We should have done that. Alabama, I love you. We've got a lot of fans in Alabama, so hush now.
I used to have in-laws over there.
Oh yeah,
Used to.
and now we have outlaws over there. So we're not making fun of Alabama because we're a whole lot like y'all. So
I know.
get over it. We are.
And I have made the pilgrimage to Hank Sr.'s grave over there.
Yes,
so,
you have. Yes, you have.
It was a monumental moment.
Well, y'all need to make a pilgrimage to Bell Buckle, Tennessee. Tomorrow is a huge benefit for Charlie Leuven. Yesterday, I forgot that it was Charlie Daniels' 74th birthday. So, Charlie Daniels, I am sorry, sunshine. Happy 74. If you know what Charlie Daniels does, he does one certain thing that is really, really cool. And at 74 years old, he is still out traveling, touring, and doing his thing. Call us at 866-939-2329, and you will win a copy of We'll Have a Good Time. I can guarantee you, anytime you turn the TV on, unless I'm in one of those depressions, you're going to have a good time, because usually I'm pretty cool with everything. There are some days that even I know I'm kind of, you know.
Yeah.
But today is a good day. We're facing a great weekend. We're going to do the benefit for Tony Engel up in Fannin County. It's going to be at the Fannin County Farmers Market. I'm going to go downtown and support the young man who was on yesterday doing the telephone cards for soldiers.
That man
was
incredible. A ball of
Incredible.
energy.
Incredible.
I was so impressed with him, and he's right. He made me feel like this because he's like, what have you done? So you love the military, but what have you done for them?
Right.
And I'm thinking, well, I hadn't done nearly nothing. Nothing compared to what that man has done.
And if you've been on a diet and you've been trying to lose weight, there ain't no point in doing that. Just follow him around, because he is one lean, mean, walking machine.
Walking and bicycling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh, the man's incredible.
Well, today we're going to share a little bit of Donna Fargo's music, and I'm going to give away an autographed copy of We Can Do Better in America. It was Donna's release last year, and it tells you about America. We are facing Election Day. Praise the Lord, it's about over, and those negative ads can go off the air.
Yes.
I know the media appreciates the money that is spent during this 6 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
It's a blitz of just spend all you can spend, and say as many nasty things as you can. I'm looking for somebody to say something nice. You know?
I want to go ahead and vote and get it over with.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and vote. I'm going to go ahead and vote today, so I'll probably cancel out somebody's vote, but I'm going to go ahead and vote. But y'all, you know, I know you're tired of the negative. Let's get something positive going on. Let's get something positive going on. Now, you'll get to laugh today, because our crew really is funnier than heck. And Karen Deaton, she got it going on. Now, she's got on them big old heels like Bree wears, and she's got that tight short skirt. She looks like Bree Tankersley.
Wow.
And she got them 3 little rugrats, and one of them screaming. So,
no.
She's got it going on. It is going to be so funny. And the one that will win the parade, okay, the one that will win when we parade them through here and you vote, you will vote for this man. And I'm a non-smoker, but you will see he aced it. He looks just like the character. Let's go to the tape of our crew as they looked when they came in this morning. Not quite like they look every other day.
It's Johnny Smith week. Thank you. Back to you, Hannah. Johnny, good morning. Can you spell good morning? That's all I got. That's all I practiced.
You ready? Who's your best guy? Come on, people!
Just smoke you a cigarette, Phil. You'll calm down.
God!
Oh my gosh, so the other day Britt and Rock were at the house and they were trying to act just like Leslie. They're like, it's all about the boys! It's all about the boys! There's my victory, baby. She walked through it. Oh God.
Victory!
That is horrible.
You just drilled on the camera. Oh, are they going on?
Yeah.
Oh,
know today is going to be a crazy day.
Can you spell?
That is so
I thought that was so funny.
Hannah looks just like Johnny, but she has Johnny's little cool, calm, collected
Personality.
attitude. I love it. I love it. I love
And
it.
them poor babies.
Laying on the
You're
floor.
laughing so
I know it.
hard.
You're going to mess up my Liz Taylor eye makeup. Oh,
my
Lordy
God.
me.
That was funny.
Hey, y'all, you got to laugh. Laughter is a great medicine.
Yes, it
It
is.
is a great medicine.
Yes, it is.
We're going to ask for some prayers for somebody who needs a little bit of medicine, needs a little bit of prayers. My buddy, Miss Mary Anderson, had a whole lot of oral surgery this week, and everything about that came out okay. But we need to ask for some special prayers for her. She is one cool dude. She is
was in there forever.
70-something years old, 76,
Wow.
I think. She is such an amazing, amazing lady, but she needs some very, very special prayers. So please, every single church, everybody who watches us, please put her on your prayer list. It is a very important time for her to receive some special, special prayers, and just ask the Lord to take care of her body. So there you go. We've also got some events that are happening. You would like this.
I'm still thinking about Hannah. Can we spell?
I love it. Okay, if you like haunted things, I don't. I'm a little bit
Love it.
crazy. Don't like the dark.
Love it. This is one of my favorite weekends of the year.
At the Fannin Kiwanis Fairgrounds tonight, Fannin 911 Memorial Chorus is going to be having a haunted thing. And you can go there Friday and Saturday night at 6 p.m. They're raising money, raising awareness for the 911 system in Fannin County. But I couldn't go because it's dark and scary. But if y'all want to, y'all can go hang out and raise a little money
go
for
with
them.
me on a haunted hayride tonight.
I don't like haunted nothing. The scariest thing I've got is an ex-husband. You know, that's about all I can handle. So.
You live in a haunted house,
Oh,
though.
I do. Okay, Clear Creek Middle School. We talked about this yesterday. We're going to remind you again. Next week, Friday, November 7th, 8:30 a.m., there will be a reception for veterans. Light refreshments will be served, and at 9 a.m., a Veterans Day tribute and assembly at Clear Creek Middle School. And there will be a benefit for Larry Wishon benefit singing and auction Saturday, November 6th, Tails Creek Community Clubhouse, starting at 6 p.m. Listen, we got some of my favorite singers.
Yes.
The Parton family's going to be there. Such nice, nice people. The O'Neill family, such nice, nice people.
They are. I haven't seen
Cakes.
them in a while.
Going to have an auction on cakes and donated items, raffle tickets for a chainsaw. I need a chainsaw, so I might need to get me a ticket.
Yeah.
Homemade quilt and new marlin deer raffle. Can y'all see me with a chainsaw with my temperament?
You know, I love actually messing with a chainsaw.
I
I
know.
cut a bunch of trees out of my yard.
That reminds me
And-
of one of those movies.
Oh,
Who is that movie that they come on with the chainsaw?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah, I don't want to
I
watch
just
that.
watched that the other
Now,
day.
now describe when y'all were kids and we had the kitchen here and the den here and y'all used to watch spooky movies. What did your mother do? Stood in the kitchen doing this, and I'd say, "Turn that thing down! I don't want to hear those sounds." And they were going, "Oh God, look! They've cut his head off!" I'm like, "Shut up!"
And then Jim tells me yesterday that Saw 3 is coming out in 3D, so you get like the splat.
Oh, I don't want that. Oh, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. Okay, we've got another event, and y'all, this is going to be so important. The benefit singing and auction for the Sam May family, Saturday, November 13th, North Georgia Christian Academy Gymnasium, 3 p.m. until. And as you're out in the woods, so many people, this is the time of year you get on your four-wheelers, you get on your golf carts, you get on your ATVs, and you go riding. He was just going out his little driveway and had a major accident that has changed his life forever, and it was over nothing, literally over nothing, so please be cautious. There's going to be a great singing with cakes and miscellaneous items. The money being raised at this event will help with the cost for Sam's treatment at the Shepherd Spinal Center in Nashville, Tennessee. We all know what medical bills will do for you. I could write a book on that. Yep, and you could too. And we want to remind you too, we talked about this cancer, look good, feel better. I love the idea of this. I love the idea, and I want to give you the phone number one more time. It is 1-800-395-LOOK. And this is beauticians in our area working with the American Cancer Society to take a lady who may have lost all her hair. You know, your complexion gets kind of ruddy looking, and you just, but I can tell y'all, if you'll buy your little Cherie Stay makeup, it fixes that every morning. It fixes it on me. But
I was telling Kathy yesterday, my skin has changed so much in the
mine
last
too.
year.
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, definitely different.
And isn't Sonia Romine the most beautiful thing in
yes,
the world?
yeah, and she is one of those beauticians who's going to help.
Yes.
There are so many people who have volunteered their time and their effort, and we want to say thank you to them for doing this, because with this Look Good, Feel Better, you get a $300 kit of makeup.
I know.
Now, that's pretty
I
cool.
was like, wow.
But I can tell y'all, knowing the price of makeup, there ain't a whole lot in that bag, because, you know, that Cherie Stay makeup is $40 a pop. But anyway, we want to encourage you, if you have or know someone who is a cancer patient, and I want to say a good morning to my buddy, Patsy Kincaid. Patsy wrote me the sweetest note, and I've thought a lot about her. She is on a fixed income and has a lot of issues going on. She could use some help with some things that I wish I could help her with. And she wanted to say a prayer for her son, Mark, who has MS. And I know what that does to her family. My grandfather passed away from result of many years of fighting MS. So there you go. We're going to take a break, and we're going to go to our sponsors, and we're going to take care of business. We're going to get some things done. And then we're going to have somebody come on who could come on as Elvis. He could come on as anybody wants to, because they do this little gig where they do the Classy Music Live, Patty and Gary Headley, featuring live musical performances from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. I would want to be Cher, and I would want to be tall and thin with long black hair. What are the odds of stretching, short, dumpy me?
Greg Allman.
Yeah.
She should have stayed with Sonny.
But listen to Elijah Blue. He is a cute boy.
Yeah,
He is a cute boy. So
she had so many problems with Greg.
yeah, well, she is one together 60-something-year-old woman,
I
and
wish
if I could be,
looked like that.
yeah,
Holy
60-something, and
cow.
she's hot, and I bet you Patty has done Cher before. We'll see when they come join us in just a minute. Hang around, check out our sponsors, and remember, my buddy Rich Scott follows us every day. Friday is the day you should really pay attention to what he has, because that means you can get up early Saturday morning and go make you a purchase.
Well, but you better
If
call
it's not
first.
already gone.
You better call,
That's right.
yes.
We are finding items on Trading Time are selling in record-breaking.
He had a queen-size beauty rest mattress
$50.
set.
I was going to call
$50.
about it. It's gone.
Oh my God! I
It's
don't
gone
doubt
like
it.
that.
I don't
you
doubt
know.
it. Yeah.
Good Lord, the bargains on Trading
Unbelievable.
Time.
And there's a lot of doggies on there this week if you want one.
God, I don't want another dog. Please, please, please. I have a dog in the form of a ex-husband. There you go. That's all I'm saying. Okay, we're going to go right now to our sponsors. Here we go.
Are any of them still alive? Actually,
I'll go. We're back. Okay, we've been talking entertainment. We've been talking entertainers. Love Cher, love Tina Turner. Would like to meet both of them. Liked Marilyn
do you
Monroe.
think you could hook us up with Cher?
No. I wanted to go last year for Christmas.
Cherie,
I
come
wanted
on.
to take myself to Vegas to see Cher.
I'd
Now,
love to see
guys,
her.
have you ever seen Cher?
No, we haven't.
No.
Okay, you dress up, Patty, as Marilyn Monroe quite often.
Yes.
And you have that look, and you have that whole package. When you do that, Gary just told us a story. Sometimes you look too much like Marilyn Monroe.
Yes.
Okay, Gary, tell us what happened.
We were performing at a nice country club.
A
And
nice country club with nice people.
Very nice people, very classy. I was doing an Elvis show.
Uh-huh.
She was waiting in the outside lobby to do her Marilyn Monroe
Uh-huh.
gig. There at the
Dressed
country club,
as Marilyn Monroe.
totally dressed, a little voluptuously
Uh-huh.
as Marilyn Monroe. At that country club was a doctor's convention that we didn't know about, medical doctors.
Uh-huh.
They started coming to the lobby, hitting on Patty one after the other, thinking she was a hooker.
That is
She was
not good.
Waiting to go on
Not
stage.
good.
I said, this is a costume.
That is too funny. Now, when did y'all start doing this, and why do you do what you do?
7, 8 years ago. We got married 7 or 8 years ago. I guess it's been 7 years. And we realized we both enjoyed singing. I had been doing it in church since I was very young, and Gary has done some as well. So we decided to just start doing it for assisted living homes, and it's just grown. We do churches and charities and restaurants, and it's just kind of gone crazy. So.
Now, you really get a lot of fun out of it, but you're giving back. And
Yes.
that's what it's all about. You
Yes.
told me the big thing is you're giving back.
That's right. That's what we
Now,
want to do.
tomorrow night, you're going to be giving back to a lady who has given a whole lot to the McKaysville community.
I know.
Can we talk about that?
Of course, yes. We'll be up with Wanda at the Nifty 50s Cafe from 6 till 9. Hope you can come out. Wanda's a wonderful lady,
Right.
and it's a great place to come and eat, have a malt milkshake, enjoy some dancing, enjoy some good music tomorrow night.
Well, I'll be there. I'll be there. So I've got 2 events in Fannin. That'll be my 3rd event. So tomorrow, 3 events in Fannin. I think I should be there to help Wanda, because Wanda is one of those ladies who didn't have to give back. She was like y'all. She didn't have to do it. She came up with this great plan 2 years ago this month to feed the hungry and the hurting. And to date, she has fed over 16,000 meals. Now, that's incredible. That's incredible. And during this time, there have been times that she could barely pay her power bill. So when folks come out tomorrow night, not only to eat a meal, but remember to come back there and eat again. Or possibly, you know, if it's a corporation sitting around, we're looking at year end.
Right.
If you need something, a tax write-off possibly, write a check to the community meal in Fannin County. You know, help us out with that, because it's a great way. Since trucking has gone crazy, I don't get to go because Mondays I can't get off anymore, and I really, really miss that. But there are so many companies looking at the year end who actually did make a profit.
Right.
And they could make a donation to that community meal, and it would carry it a little bit further.
It's a
Now,
great
y'all are going to be there
cause.
3 hours, is that right?
We'll sing from 6 till 9,
Okay.
or however long Wanda wants us.
Okay.
We'll be there set up at 5 o'clock. We love her, and anything we can do to support the cause, we're blessed to be able to.
Well, there's an awesome jukebox there with some great music on it. From the 50s, who's your favorite artist?
We were just, in April, we were personally with Frankie Avalon and got a chance to go backstage and sit and visit with Frankie for an hour and a half.
Does he look as old in person as he looks? Yes.
He is,
He looks good. I
Does
thought he
he?
looked good. Yes.
Wow, wow.
he's incredibly young looking.
Oh, wow.
And in his 70s, he sings Venus as well as he ever
I
did.
love that song.
We sat front row center for his concert, and then she got me tickets to go backstage and visit, like we're doing. What a delight
Oh, wow.
to get to
Wow.
meet him. So I love his music. And
Okay, 60s, who do you like?
what do you think?
What's his name? Nelson?
Ricky Nelson?
Ricky Nelson.
Ricky Nelson, okay.
Of course, you know, we love Elvis.
Uh-huh.
We love most of the 60s artists, and some of the best music's even in the 70s. We love the 70s as well.
Have y'all ever done Staying Alive? Could you do the dance? What is that dance they do? What do they call that, you know?
We've done that, yes.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
do almost 1,000 different songs.
Wow.
So we have a pretty good repertoire.
We do some of the big band sounds too. For some of the groups like to hear some 40s music, and actually, I love the 40s music. It's what real music was. So
As well as the gospel. Of course, we love the gospel music.
Right.
as well.
Right. Now, y'all live full-time in Florida?
We live about 60% of the time at our home in Lakeland, Florida, where we have a recording studio. And about 40% here we're blessed to be in LJ.
Now, when you came here, did somebody give you a road map and say, we're taking you to God's country?
We had been looking all over North Carolina. I don't mean to
no, go ahead.
step in front of you here. All over Tennessee, and what happened?
Well, we found some properties, and we bought one in North Carolina, and then we decided it was a little too far, as much as we wanted to come up. So for some reason, I had Elijah in my head. I don't even know where it came from. And I kept telling Gary, I want to try Elijah before we make any commitments. And we came here and fell in love with it within seconds.
I think that's the thing. This
Yeah.
is an addictive place. And when you come here, the thing I like about you can walk around the square and you can talk to people, and people are glad you're here. It's a different lifestyle. And when I love this, people will open the door for you and speak to you. Well,
We
go
do
out
too.
of here, and people will go, God, they must be from the South. They're opening the door for me, But that is what we do here.
It is
It's like
true.
the Lord put it on her heart. I kept saying, Ella what? Ella J. We want to go to Ella J. Where did you hear about it? Let's just do it. We got here, fell in love. It was love at first sight, and bought a home. in
Will you
Coosawatta.
ever retire and come here full time, or will you still do your Florida business?
We have a lot of family, grandbabies in Florida, so I don't know. We would love to, but we just don't have that goal at this time. So
It's nice here because my youngest son is in Raleigh, North Carolina. He's an FBI agent, by the way, which I'm very proud of.
That
And-
is a cool job.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is, and that was his life goal since he was a little kid.
Wow.
He's achieved that. We're really proud of Paul. But he's got 2 of our grandbabies. So when we're here, we're kind of half back. About half back to Paul's and half back to the balance of the grandkids.
Right.
I think we'll always be more 50-50 just because of the grandchildren.
Right.
But we love it best here.
This is a great place. Now, tell folks if they want you to come out, say, to a nursing home or an event, how do they get in touch with you?
Well,
ahead.
Gary does a lot of marketing. He goes out and lets people know we're here. He puts out flyers, and they can call his cell phone.
And that is 863-581-1210.
Okay.
Call my cell phone. Patty schedules all of our engagements. She tries to only schedule about one a week because there's a lot of preparation that goes into this.
Right.
When we get back home, we're starting on our Christmas CD, which will be a video.
That'll be neat.
And that takes a long time to produce that. So
Now, last year you did something for GAHA. You're all about helping the community and fundraising.
that's right. That's right.
What have you got in the future here? I know y'all are going back to Florida, and then when will you come back to Georgia?
We're coming back on Christmas afternoon, the afternoon of Christmas Day, and we'll be privileged to do the New Year's Eve show again this year at Charlie's Italian Restaurant with our good friends there, Charlie and Colette Perrone.
Lord, would I love to have some of those zucchini sticks.
Oh.
You know, that'd be a good breakfast, wouldn't it?
They-
That's a breakfast of champions.
Charlie's a wonderful chef, and we love them a lot. This is the second year we've done their New Year's Eve show. So we'll be back on Christmas Day. That's the next time.
Now, what time does the New Year's Eve show start?
That starts at 9 and ends at 1.
Okay.
And it'll be a great dance, kind of a sock hop thing with the music from the 50s through the 70s. I'm sure everybody will have a great time. The balloon drop, all of the champagne and the normal things that you'd want at a nice New Year's Eve party. Very classy.
And food.
Oh.
Great food.
great
The food.
Fantastic
Oh, yeah.
food.
Yeah, the food is awesome.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
This evening, we're going to be, I can't get used to the new name, but it used to be the Deli Junction. Now it's the Choo Choo.
Choo Choo Junction.
Choo Choo Junction. We'll be there from 5
Highlands Crossing, which is in East LJ, for Darrell Campbell and Joe Poole, the owners of the restaurant there, supporting them. And we'll be there from 6 until 9, depending on the crowd.
Well, they have a haunted house as well there.
We talked about that the other day, and the haunted house is to help the new theater that's coming to downtown, the
That's right.
Apple Valley Theater. Is that
Yes,
what it's
it is.
called?
It's for their benefit.
Yeah, but we want to let people be aware of that. If you like acting, it's a great opportunity
Right,
to
right.
start acting on a little tiny scale, and you might end up, Julia Roberts started somewhere in Smyrna, Georgia.
That's
So
right.
think about it. Yeah.
They're recruiting right now for a Christmas play, and they need an Ebenezer Scrooge.
I know one.
I can't take the part, or I would. Somebody go down and interview for that part.
Does he have to have that personality, or could he create that
He
personality?
can create that
He could create it. Well, I bet you, after seeing what Roger did with Phil Harrington, I bet you Roger could create that. He could do that. That was just too cool.
The owner of the theater was asking us at lunch the other day at 28 Main. We were having lunch, and he said, "I need an Ebenezer Scrooge. We'll find you one."
He looked at Gary when he said it.
I don't see Gary.
He must have known I was a little tight, I guess.
Yeah.
I would rather do Elvis, actually.
Well, we want to encourage people to come and hang out with you. We're going to talk to you again in a minute, but I want to go to New Year's Eve has a lot of events, a lot of strange things. There's a peach drop, an apple drop, there's a possum drop. Well, I chose to spend time at the possum drop.
Yes.
And nobody thought I would do this. I actually wore pink and black, and I learned very quickly when I got there, everybody else was dressed in camouflage. Their finest camouflage, I might say. But we had so much fun. There was a beauty pageant of men dressed as women, which was a hoot. Now, Patty, when you dress up and you do the character, do you really get into the character?
Oh, yes. In fact, it really...
Do you feel stupid when you're Marilyn Monroe?
No, it's weird.
You get kind of
Something just kind of comes over you, and what I was doing that particular evening that we were talking about was a birthday party, and of course they wanted me to sing Happy Birthday Maryland style, so the acting is more Gary's thing. I'm comfortable singing, but I'm not a big actress, so but we had a lot of fun, and we do have a lot of fun with it, so.
It's funny how when you put on the costume, even Elvis. I
I
have
was gonna
4
ask.
beautiful Elvis costumes I got in Vegas. And when
Oh,
you put
wow.
all that gig on with the wigs and the glasses, you're in character. You even talk differently.
And he doesn't look at all like himself. It's incredible.
That
When he
is
comes
funny.
out, it is just amazing.
So that's a lot of fun.
That
It
is
really is.
funny.
We get blessed by it.
Give us a little Elvis.
Well, I don't know, baby. Come on now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Little horse this morning here with this climate change. You know what I'm talking about, baby? Come to Memphis and see me
He's
sometime.
not in costume.
I am going to Graceland. That is our next. I am
wanna
going to
go.
Graceland. I'm going to Graceland. I'm going to that place. I've always wanted to go there. Maybe New Year's Eve. That would be fun to do Graceland New Year's Eve instead of the possum drop. But we're going to take you right now to my buddies, the Barker brothers. I did spend a very cold, I think it was 15 degrees, and we found out quickly the instruments don't play well outside when it's cold, and the inside facility was about this big, and it was jam-packed full. Now, there was me and about 5,000 of my closest friends doing this, and then possums hanging everywhere. And actually, if you don't have plans for New Year's Eve and you are an adventurous, Miss Hannah could go as she's dressed today. She's got on the big boots and everything. Miss Hannah, I'll give you directions. But you go up to Clay's Corner. Angela had to drive the motorhome there
Yes.
and park it for me. And it was hysterical because they parked it right in front of the Porta-John. And as I'm sitting in the motorhome filming the beauty pageant, I can see people coming and going out of the John, and I'm thinking, oh, my Lord, this is so weird. But everybody does something really fun New Year's Eve. This was my way of having fun. The next day, everybody knows the story, changed my life forever. I got stuck with a motorhome I couldn't drive. And Freddie Brackett rescued me, and the rest is history. So we have had so much fun. We are approaching 2 years of the night at the possum drop. So here we go. We're going to go to a little bit of the Barker brothers. They are available. You can check them out on their website. They do parties, they do gigs, they do benefits, and they are a great, great family. There are so many people in our community who give back, and that's what it's all about. The benefits could not be possible without folks like Patty and Gary, folks like the Barker brothers, the Kaler family, the Parton family, the O'Neills. The benefits have to happen to support our community, but without these artists, wouldn't happen. So right now, let's go. Let's honor the Barker brothers.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is on there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Now to mama, take me home, country roads. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to the water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country roads. I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia.
Okay, got time for how many? Hold that finger up again, Clay. 2 or 1? One. Okay, 1. Okay, we're going to do a gospel song to end up this set. Stick around, I promise you, we got some really good material coming up. Second set, we usually try to save some of our best stuff for it. Anyway, this is a really good song. We like to end a lot with this. It's a gospel song. You never know when you sit down in a public place who you're going to sit down next to. Remember that when you get on a plane, train, or automobile. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy this.
I can feel the wheels are turning underneath my feet as I pull on the shade on my window seat. Right where I'm going is better where I've been. Then a stranger sits down as if he's right at home, touches me and says, "See, you're traveling alone. By the way, son, you forgot to say amen." He says, "I guess there's something here I need to explain. I try to talk to everyone riding this train. Something this son, but most don't pay me no mind. And the train keeps running, and the world keeps turning. All aboard, everybody's gotta get on board." Take that home with the brown stick across the aisle, with the briefcase open now and I ain't calm. She never even noticed that lay back and what you've been. And that couple with the kids at the front of a car, pressing all the way about some cookie jar. I wanna ask them what they saw at their journey's end. There's a little white man sitting in the back, he's smiling his face through the paper sack, looking out the window and he can't see past the pain. Then the train keeps running, and the world keeps turning. All aboard, everybody's gotta get on. Then the train slows down unexpectedly. Raise my blind, it's absent-minded saying, "This is my stop, son, and you won't be traveling alone." Well, I look out my window to wave goodbye. There's nobody there, just a light in the sky. I lose my breath, my blood runs cold as stone. But I can feel the wheels are turning underneath my feet. But life looks different from my window to see. Know where I'm going is better than where I've been. Then the train keeps running, and the world keeps turning. All aboard, everybody's gotta get on board. I can feel the wheels are turning underneath my feet.
But anyhow, let's get back to something important. I want to tell y'all, now the 23rd is Memorial Weekend, which is only 2 weeks away, and we do a barbecue big barbecue here that day, and we've got tickets on sale back there that y'all need to buy you a ticket. $5, barbecue, baked beans, bread, slaw, dessert, and a drink. You can't beat it for $5. And we need it. All this is a fundraiser for the community center. It takes a lot of money to keep this thing going and keep it clean as it is and keep everything fixed and repaired and everything like that. So we don't ever come up with any extra money at the end of the year because we always have some kind of a project. We've got a walking track up here. It's a quarter-of-a-mile track. You're welcome to come and walk on it. Last summer, our project was the storage room on the side over here that took all of the chairs.
Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gonna prove untrue. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gonna leave me blue. It was on a moonlight night, the stars were shining bright, and they whispered from on high, you're the ever say goodbye. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gonna leave me blue. I say blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gonna prove that true. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gonna leave me blue. It was on a moonlight night, the stars were shining bright, and they whispered from on high, you'll never say goodbye. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gonna leave me blue. It was on a moonlight night, the stars were shining bright, and they whispered from on high, you'll never say goodbye. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gonna leave me blue. Shine on the one that's gone and say goodbye.
Thank you. We appreciate that. I'm going to take a minute now to introduce you to some folks that's going to have a big anniversary coming up here in July. I think it is, isn't it, folks? How long y'all been married for? 61. 61 years. Stand up. You will give them a hand, folks. 61 years. Robert and Evelyn Blackstone. Give them a hand, challenge. Okay, hang on. We're going to do this, and we're going to do smoking.
Okay, if y'all can tell me, that night there was a photograph taken, and you've seen it lately. If you can tell me where you've seen that photograph lately, call us at 866-939-2329, and you will win a copy of We'll Have a Good Time.
Actually, a week ago today.
A week ago today, we were celebrating the anniversary of that. So, and I want to show you my favorite photo ever. This is the night we went to see Joel Osteen in Atlanta. This is Scott and Angela Barker with us, with me and Freddie and Joel Osteen. Now, on the days that you get up and you're not going to church, you have something like a Wednesday night, he preaches every Wednesday night on Channel 5 and every Sunday morning at 10:30, and that is kind of my way to start the day. I want to hear a positive message. It's all about staying positive, staying focused. Joel Osteen does the best job of lifting your spirits. So,
You do love him, don't you?
oh my Lord, yes I do, but I love Victoria as much. She is such an awesome, awesome lady, but that was our honor to meet him, and there's Scott and Angela Barker with us. That night we had a blast. We had so much fun, and it was such an honor to be with him. So tune in and hear a positive message. I want to read something I got from him this week. Surviving leads to condemnation. Don't listen to the voices that are pulling you down. Don't rehearse all your mistakes. Thinking about what you can't do or how you don't have what it takes. The past is just that, the past. Make a decision to live a life free from the accusation of the enemy. I don't care what people do to bring you down, talk to you nasty, da-da-da-da-da. Get over it. Get over it. Be positive. And I think that is the coolest lesson I have learned in my whole life. Because don't let it offend you. Don't let it hurt your feelings. Don't let it take you down. Who's perfect?
You can't
Is there
help
anybody
what people say
perfect?
or
One I
Is
know.
there anybody perfect? No.
Except Christ.
One man who is perfect. But I think that's the thing I bring away from Joel. You want to talk about something positive and talk about something good. When y'all do what you do and you go into a nursing home, you don't want to go in there all down and gloom and doom, because would that help those residents?
Not a bit.
No.
Not a bit.
So it's all about bringing a smile to them.
Right.
We also go earlier and get to know a lot of the residents. We find some great people, some great Americans, as our friend Sean Hannity would say, that are living right there, and nobody even knows what all they've done.
Right.
An old boy a while back was a 3-star general and flew a B-25 bomber.
Oh, wow.
And until we announced it from the front and pointed out what a great American he was, those surrounding him in that home didn't even know it.
Isn't that something?
So we get a great edification by getting to meet these people.
Well, I want to share something that Joe Kelly McCutcheon taught me about a few months ago. We were talking about this, and he said he was going into a funeral home one day, and somebody was going in. He was coming out, and somebody was going in, and he said, oh, man, he was a good guy. And the guy said, oh, he was a good guy. And Joe looked at him and said, did you tell him he was a good guy? Did you tell him? So say something positive to somebody. Say something that lets them know that you appreciate
Don't
what they
assume
do.
that they know how you
Yeah,
feel.
yeah.
Tell 'em.
That's
Yeah,
what we do in
tell
the
'em.
assisted living communities, is tell those people, we're here because we love you. We appreciate you, America's greatest generation,
Right.
as far as we're concerned. And to uplift you and tell you, you're great Americans, thank you for all you've done.
That's right.
Not about us.
No.
We're here to entertain you for an hour, but we're here also to uplift you and thank you.
Yeah. Now, tonight you're going to be...
We'll be at Delhi Junction, Highlands Crossing, East LJ, from 6 o'clock until 9 if it doesn't get too cold.
Okay.
And there's a little haunted house there that folks might enjoy if they want to bring the kids.
Right. And then tomorrow night at the Nifty 50,
Right.
I'll be there. Okay.
With our good friend Wanda Pittman. Please come to that. She's a great person, and
she
you'll.
is. And she
you'll have a
needs some
good time.
support. She needs support because she is all about giving back to the community. So there you go.
And if you have nothing to do for New Year's Eve, call over to Charlie's and book your
And you
reservations.
like great Italian food.
Yes,
Yay. Yay. There you go.
Absolutely.
There you go. Now, Gary, we're going to give your phone number one more time. Tell me what it is.
863-581-1210.
Okay. And do you have a website?
We do. ClassyMusicLive.com.
Okay, we're going to give them a copy of this so they can actually put this on the Classy Music Live, Patty and Gary Headley, featuring live musical performances from the 50s, 60s, and 70s at affordable rates. And it's headley.gary@gmail.com. and you can be reached there. Now, you will be out of town. You won't be available again until after the first of the year, right?
Right.
That's right,
Is
yes,
that right?
ma'am.
So,
Correct.
I know the folks up here will miss you while you're gone, but
Thank you so
and
much.
phone number once again is 863-581-1210. There you go.
How many years have you been coming up here now? Living here?
About 4, I think
4
it
years
is.
total. We built our home 3 years ago.
Okay.
And we've
Good
grown
for
to
you.
love it more, and we find it harder to leave every time we leave.
Oh, yeah.
Being very
I
honest.
would be sad leaving here going back to Florida. I'm sorry.
No, we agree.
I grew up in Florida. I know. Yeah.
But we have a little 1.5-year-old grandbaby that lives next door to us in
Oh,
Lakeland,
yeah.
Florida.
Oh, yeah.
So you're kind of torn between.
Oh, yeah.
You love him, but we
Yeah.
also love it
Yeah,
here.
we've got
And
it.
we love the people here so much.
Well, y'all travel safely, and next time we see you, you will be dressed probably as Marilyn Monroe tomorrow night. What are you going to be tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, no dress up probably, just
50s,
Halloween.
60s attire, yeah.
Just Halloween.
Okay, okay, and y'all come out and be with us tomorrow night at the Nifty 50 in McCaysville, Georgia. It is right at the river. Beautiful, beautiful place, and you talk about a beautiful drive. Oh, there are so many of y'all telling me drives you've taken. So many beautiful places with the leaves. We went down 136 this week. We did 60 out of Dahlonega back into Fannin County. So beautiful. If you have drives that you would like for us to take, get in touch with me at Facebook too, Cherie Dobbs Martin on Facebook, or you can email me, cherie@etcmail.com. Right now, we're going to go to our community calendar again, and we're going to play some music by a lady. I'm going to give you a CD. Now, Patty, have you ever done Patsy Cline music?
No, my voice range is a little bit
High
higher.
for that? Okay. Well, we're going to give away a CD today. This is Miss Rebecca Lewis doing a Patsy Cline tribute. We're going to play a little bit of her music with the calendar. This one has A Poor Man's Roses, Leaving on Your Mind, Walking After Midnight, Crazy, Blue Moon of Kentucky, Back in Baby's Arms Again. Love that. Yeah, She's Got You. She's Got You is a great song. But I picked Rebecca Lewis up in Kentucky. No, where did I meet her? Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee. We were in Tennessee at Hurricane Mills. But she is a Kentucky girl. She is also a coal miner's daughter, and she does great, great music. So today I'm going to give this copy away because I have one more. You're going to get a little bit of music. It sounds just like Patsy Cline, but it's not. So if you have a talent and you would like for me to share your talent, please get me some information and we'll have you on. I loved Robbie Hopkins, the guy that was on a couple of weeks ago, who did that, The Dangerous Side of Me. He is going to be performing, I think, over at Chickamauga this weekend. I can't be there. I can only be in 3 places at one time.
I'd love to see him again.
But I would love to see him. We're going to put together a special for you. It's going to have many of the musicians that we have had on in a tribute, and I'm going to just slam it all together, and we're going to have that available to give away at the end of the year. It's my way of saying thank you for tuning in. We have had some great entertainers. We've had some that I was sitting here going, whoa, they're really good. And we've had some that I said, you know, with a little bit of work, they will be good. So much talent going on, and we want to encourage you right now to sit back, take a listen to, sounds like Patsy Cline, but it's not. It's Miss Rebecca Lewis. She does. Well, we were just talking about a common denominator. I love Joel Osteen. I love his positive messages. I love everything about him. I was sort of introduced to his mom by a good friend up in the Copper Basin, Lynn Lee. She knew of Dodie's healing with cancer. And I don't know how many people know the story of Dodie, but she was in stage 4. She had 6 weeks to live. They told her to go home and get her life in order. She was leaving here. It's been 20 years, Gary, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. You got the privilege of meeting and spending time with the Osteens.
I did.
Tell us what they're like on a personal level.
They are wonderful people. My wife, Laura, prior to Patty, was found to have stage 4 advanced cancer, no prayer. I flew over, I'd read the book from Dodie's Healing, and I said, maybe they can help her, pray that God will help heal her. Went over and spent 2 weeks in Houston and spent a lot of quality time with Joel, his wife and his mama. They're wonderful people. They embraced us like they'd known us forever, held Laura in their arms and prayed for her just as I asked them to do. They care so much from the heart. It's not just what you see on TV that he appears to be a nice guy.
Right.
He's a wonderful, Christ-filled gentleman.
Right. Well, I love when I watch him talk about his dad. He glows.
He does.
And he tears up, but he glows because he was so proud of his daddy.
Yes.
He stepped in to fill some awful big shoes.
Yes, he did.
In a totally different way than his father did it. But your late wife got the ultimate healing, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
She died, and some 3.5 years later, God brought Patty and I together.
Right.
So
God always has a plan.
he
God
does that.
always has a
If
plan.
they'll allow him to have his way
Exactly.
and have faith,
Exactly.
he'll steer
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And I got a message from him. I was a little angry because I'd done all this to heal Laura and asked God even to have Joel Osteen hold her in his arms and pray for her. And he chose not. The Almighty chose not for whatever reasons.
Right.
I was a little bit mad at him. And I got literally words of wisdom one day, just as loud as we're talking to one another. And he said, I have the box, Gary. I thought, what is that? That's a parable. I don't understand it at all. And the Spirit that spoke to me said, if you're working a puzzle, you can't work this puzzle, a picture puzzle, without the box. You have to know what it's going to look like at the end. You're confused because you see outside pieces, inside pieces, nothing fits, and it creates a little anger in you. You don't understand. But I have the box. In the final analysis, I know what the picture will look like. Have faith in me. That ended all of my anger feeling, and I said, I'm so sorry, Father. I do have that faith, and I know that you have the box. And then you see how God has controlled things.
Yeah,
for you.
yeah. Well, I have said to myself sometimes, you're being stupid. You have too much faith. You have too much faith. Too many things are going wrong. Too many things are happening negative. Too many things are falling apart. And I never lost my faith. And I've made a comment, are you stupid? Do you have too much faith? And I said, no, you can't have too much faith.
Can't.
You can't have too much faith.
You can't.
So it'll all work out. Well, once again, thank you for being here today, and thank you for giving back to this community, because boy, do y'all give back. We're going to take a break and go to our weather, and when we come back, we're going to end the day with a lot of things that are happening for you. We're going to probably go to some more music. We have some great music. This year, instead of doing a calendar, I'm just going to do a DVD of a lot of the musicians that have been on the show. We have so many people. I got to meet the Booth Brothers last year. I have watched them be #1 in the market for about 5 years. They are genuinely good men. And I think that's the thing. I try to choose people that aren't performers. I try to choose people who are giving back for a reason. The Booth Brothers, I think this is at their church in Lakeland, Florida. So here we go, and I bet you've been in this church. We're going to go to a little bit of the Booth Brothers, and when we come back, we've got a lot more announcements for events happening this weekend, and then it's going to be time to do something we never do on ETC.
And the birthday drawing.
Oh, tell me about the birthday.
I have Tony Taylor, October 31st, a Halloween baby.
Halloween baby.
50 years old from his parents. And then we have Daphne Dotson Stone from Donovan and Dana and Derek and Edward and Janeth, 28 years old, October 29th.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Well, right now, let's go to Lakeland, Florida, to the Booth Brothers in concert. This
discouraged, you give me faith. We're walking together in sunshine and rain. We're different and yet we're the same. It's incredible that we're compatible.
I like coffee in the morning.
I'd rather have juice. She gets up way too early.
He likes to sleep till noon.
We're compatible, it's incredible. Look how different we are. God gave us each other and we're joined heart to heart. When I'm discouraged, you give me faith. We're walking together in sunshine and rain. We're different and yet we're the same. It's incredible that we're compatible. She likes watching old movies.
Football's more his style, and he finds a chair when I'm shopping.
'Cause I know I'll be a while, sometimes all day. We're compatible, it's incredible. Look how different we are. God gave us each other and we're joined heart to heart. When I'm discouraged, you give me faith. We're walking together in sunshine
It's the sweetest song.
It is.
Don't you wish somebody had written a song like that for you? That is the sweetest song and the sweetest couple. That was in Lakeland, Florida, where the Booth Brothers, it's their home church. And if you haven't had an opportunity to see the Booth Brothers, go catch one of their concerts. So amazing. Okay, y'all, busy, busy weekend, a lot happening. Now, the Copper Basin Health Expo is going to be tomorrow. We've talked about that tomorrow, October 30th, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. This is at the Copper Basin High School. And I told you, y'all, if you want to get sticked and poked and prodded, you can have all kinds of lab work done at basement bargain prices. There'll be child safety and education, medical equipment, home health, living will and advanced directives, sponsored by the gold sponsors. ETC is one of the gold sponsors, so we want to say thank you, and to Life Care at Home and to Copper Basin Medical Center. For more information, call 423-496-1626. Now,
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. Next weekend, I'm going to be smiling. I'm going to be grinning from ear to ear. It's spaghetti day for Julie Weeks. We had such a great time with them at the Powerhouse last weekend. Had some good barbecue going on, some great cakes going on. And Angela, when we get back to the office, we're throwing away the rest of that chocolate cake because that chocolate cake is haunting me. I have sinned about 3.5 times, so that cake is going in the trash.
Are you
it was
going
very
to the
good.
tour at Lynn Dawson's
No,
office?
because it's in the dark and I'm spooked out scared. No, no. But I will be, tomorrow I will be at the Tony Engel event, benefit car show, barbecue. I'll be there later in the day. From there, I'm going down to the park and help support the young man who is doing the Cards for Soldiers. And then I'm going up to the Nifty 50. So I got a busy day going on.
And take a card if you can. $10
If you can,
for
or
an
$10.
international phone call, calling card, and that gives, what, 100 minutes to a soldier?
100 minutes, yeah,
that's
that is
very
awesome.
good.
And don't forget, next week, Epworth Community Club, November the 6th, from 4 p.m. until 8 p.m., spaghetti dinner. Put it on your calendar for Julie Weeks. Now, the Sam May event, we've got a couple of weeks to do that. But next week, let's honor veterans at Clear Creek Middle School. All the veterans are welcome. There will be a special tribute to those who served Friday, November 7th, 8:30 a.m. There will be a reception for the veterans, light refreshments will be served, and 9 a.m. there will be an assembly honoring them. Okay, Larry Wishon, this one is November 6th. Looks like next week's going to be a busy week too. Saturday, November 6th, starting at 6 p.m. with the Parton family and the O'Neills. Y'all know all about that. If you have more questions, I don't have a phone number on that. I'll try to get you one. And tonight, remember, 911 Memorial Chorus is working themselves to the bones in Fannin County. Bones and blood and guts. At the Fannin, I knew she'd say that. At the Fannin Kiwanis Fairgrounds on Friday and Saturday night at 6 p.m. Now, I'll tell you something that we're working on in Pickens County. We have lent our building to folks to help with gifts for children for Christmas. And in the near future, in a week or so, we're going to have them on and talk about this. So far, they have over 1,080 children that will not have Christmas. If you can give to any of the funds from fill a stocking, empty stocking, Toys for Tots, whatever you can do to give back to a child, because that's what it's all about. You don't want any child to wake up Christmas morning with absolutely nothing. It is a very important time in everybody's life because of religion, but children love Christmas and Santa. And there's so many families in today's economy, and we have seen the great need in Pickens County to know that 1,080 children will not have Christmas. If somebody, the Lions Club has stepped in and working themselves to death to try to take care of this and take care of business.
It reminds me of the Christmas Vacation movie where the little girl's asking Uncle Clark, is he Santa Claus? And she says, well, we were good all year and we didn't get squat. We got the shaft.
That's right.
And little kids don't understand when they go back to school after break.
And everybody else got
and even if you give them a coat or, you know, it's a beautiful new thing to them, and it's wonderful.
You know, one of my favorite Christmases, and I hadn't thought about this in years, we lived in Atlanta, and you didn't just learn to shop at the thrift store. My mama was like the thrift store addict, and I wanted a John Romaine pocketbook so bad. They were $48 at Davison's downtown. Well, Mama had managed to put me one on layaway. But in order for me to get something besides just that, she bought me 2 really, really beautiful dresses at a thrift store. And they didn't have tags on them, so I knew they weren't new, but I didn't care. And I remember walking in that Christmas morning, and the idea that my mama, who was making about $105 a week then, had spent $48 to buy me that pocketbook, but then to have those beautiful dresses hanging there with it, that was really cool.
Yeah,
that was really
neat.
cool. So, you know, you don't have to go out and spend a fortune. You can do something, but the idea that Mama did that one, you know, that John Remain pocketbook, honey, you can't wear them things out.
I know.
I carried it for 10 years. I got so tired of looking at that pocketbook.
That's the thing, when you buy a good purse,
It lasts
forever.
Now, you've got another birthday.
Yes, I do. Edward, what is his last name? Is it Massingale?
I can't.
October 25th, 71 years.
There
yes,
you go.
Massingale.
Massingale.
October 25th, 71 years.
Happy
young.
birthday to you. And as always, every single Friday, we give away a birthday cake from one of the many bakeries in our area. There are so many great bakeries serving us, and we hope that you will frequent the folks who make these cakes available. Apples everywhere.
Yes.
I wore green today in honor of all the apples I've eaten this week. I am doing an apple a day, keeps the doctor
She
away.
is. She really is.
Okay, start praying. Next week, I have an appointment with the dermatologist. The first surgery they did, we're having a little problem. We're going to have to go back, and hopefully everything is fine, and it's just some tenderness, but it is hurting. So we hope that I think it's next Wednesday. It's November the 3rd. I have an appointment. It's been 2 years, y'all, since I had that surgery. So
Better
2
to
years.
be safe than sorry.
Yeah, better to be safe than sorry. But please keep praying that everything's going to come out good. And they're going to say, oh, that's just a little glitch there. But it is, it's really, really tender, and it hurts. And that's not like me, because I'm not a hurting kind of girl.
Right. And I hurt all the time.
Yeah, and once again, please pray for my buddy, Mary Anderson. Sweetest lady in the world. She and Grady are... You know, Brady only lived 3 years, but he had the most amazing grandparents ever. And I've thought about that, because when you see Grady talking about Brady, and he talks about that kid talking about the tractors and all the things, what an amazing life, and what a blessed life he had. So, what are you going to do this weekend? Since there's no Talladega in your life?
Talladega.
Talladega.
I'm going to watch it, of course. I'll be at the Tube.
Yeah,
I'm going to try to go to Tony, you know, the benefit for Tony, because Sue and Walter were so kind to me, and Tanya, and so I want to do that. And it's Talladega. I mean, I'm devoted.
To the TV. Is Talladega a night race or a day race? Because it's on Halloween? Okay.
Day.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yes.
So, okay.
Yes.
So tune in. And,
Usually I watch racing Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. I mean, it's like, I don't go home and watch soaps. I go home and watch Speed Channel all weekend.
And to the person who sent a message and said they saw me flying on 515, this is so funny. I said, no, I wasn't flying because I don't have my sister's broom right now. And my sister and I have been messaging back and forth. And she said, what you got going on here? Yeah, my sister hasn't been the same since the house fell on her. So, okay, First Baptist Church, McKaysville, the 5th Sunday night singing. We were at this singing last time. The Carolina Crossman Quartet will be singing Sunday evening, October 31st at 6 o'clock. Everyone is invited to enjoy this evening of worship and praise. Epworth First Baptist is doing the dollar meal at the Nifty 50 on Monday night, 4 to 6. So I can tell you, what great food. Thanks to all the local churches and individuals from Ball Ground to Turtletown who have provided delicious meals and fellowship for the past 2 years. A special thank you to Wanda Pittman, whose Compassion for the Needy stepped out on faith and started this service December 2008. We are approaching the anniversary. This is hard to believe. 2 years of providing dollar meals. I will be there tomorrow night to support Wanda and to support your community. Mondays and Fridays I don't take off anymore, and I don't get to leave because we've got a lot going on. Thank the Lord, we have a lot going on in trucking right now. I want to say something about truckers because we're on the road now in the motorhome, and we're passing all the trucks and all this. As the holidays approach, there will be many truck drivers who don't get to come home for the holidays. There are many drivers who may be in Colorado on Thanksgiving Day. They're based out of Georgia. There are many folks who make a living on the road doing what they do. Please give them a little courtesy. You know, I see people pulling out in front of a truck. The truck's loaded with 80,000 pounds, and Ma and Pa are going to the store to get a jar of Blue Plate, and they pull out in front of a truck. There are so many accidents caused when people don't give the truck You can't stop those things on a
You
dime, so please
cannot
be cautious.
stop those things. I've been in one going down 75 and
Right.
somebody pulled right out in front of us, and it's very frustrating.
Yeah.
And then they want to blame the truck driver. They just don't get the concept. You cannot stop those trucks on,
No.
2 seconds.
No, and it is so dangerous. But as we approach the holidays, most of you will be home with your families for the holidays. Most of you will be doing something fun. Most truck drivers will still be working on the holidays. There are many of them who work even, we have never sent anybody out on Christmas Day.
Right.
We usually send them out the day after Christmas. But there are many companies who have to deliver.
Yeah.
So, be aware of that when you're out, and there are so many guys who genuinely love being a truck driver.
Yeah.
They love what
And
they're
women too.
doing. Yeah, they do. I know a lot of women who left jobs as secretaries, and they said, I was making $250 a week as a man's gopher, and now I'm a gopher, and I get it done, and they're making $1,000 a week.
Right.
So
It's
is
hard.
It is an honorable
It's a hard job.
occupation, but it is a very dangerous occupation, and you can help a trucker by just paying attention to what you do and not pulling out in front of them, because I see it happen all the time. And when that truck slams on his brakes, jackknifes, and sometimes the results are fatal. So, so give the truckers a break. We encourage you to get out in your community this weekend. I don't know if y'all know it, but you do live in God's country. This is the most beautiful place. From Ball Ground to Ducktown to Cleveland, Tennessee, up 411. So many beautiful places. Get out and drive around. If you haven't driven the River Road up out of Ducktown, it is so, so pretty. Go do that. But remember, this weekend we will be in Fannin. I will be at the Tony Engel event, and then I will be...
I can't wait to get a barbecue sandwich.
Yeah, I will be downtown. And, I'd like to have barbecued pizza.
Edward Massengale.
Edward Massengale, 71 years old. Happy birthday to you. The last one we put in the bucket. Happy birthday to you. Remember to go check out all the apple houses. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, or an apple a day just makes you feel good. I have really gotten hooked on these apples.
That's
and
good.
Kathy wants me to go by and get her a bag today, but I have to do something else. I have to go to Resaca, Georgia, because it is time to go pick up the truck tags. The big truck tags, when y'all whine about what your truck tags cost, call me and I'll tell you what they really cost.
Right.
It is such a burden.
Right.
We love coming into your homes. Thank you for welcoming us. Thank you for spending the time you do with us when I'm out in the community. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. And I'm honored to get to spend tomorrow in Fannin County. I hope to see you there.
I hope it's not too cold.
I think it's supposed to be perfect weather.
Good.
So if you have an opportunity, the event for Tony starts in the morning and runs through 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I will go downtown to where the young man who has run and walked all over America
Literally.
will be raising awareness for the soldiers, and then to the Nifty 50 at 6 o'clock. So please come and hang out with us. Bring a friend. If you share the cost of gas, it's not quite as bad as it looks. And I will tell you, yesterday I found gas for 16 cents a difference in gallons.
Holy cow.
From 2 different areas. That is tough to handle. So look for gas bargains, and if you find them, contact us and let us know where we need to be filling up. It's kind of crazy, but if you put all your friends together, you can fill that tank up for about $10 a pop.
Yeah.
And, not too bad. Get out and enjoy the weather, enjoy the winter. Now, we want you to see our crew again. Can I get the crew to run out here for just a second? I want you to see them in person. They did a great job of dressing up as each other. I would say if I were going to give an award to, it would be Phil Harrington. Because Roger really,
I
really
like
looks
the Bree
like him.
look-alike myself.
Oh,
with
and
the
the Bree
babies.
with those babies. Now they're being bashful. Can we show the tape again? Okay, we're going to cue up the tape, and as we go off today, we will show you the crew. As they came in, they were hysterical. The best, I
Very
think
funny.
Karen Deaton did a great job with Bree. The 3 babies, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. But tomorrow night, stay safe. Take your children out and have a good evening, but please stay safe and be aware of your
I
surroundings.
loved this morning on the radio, they had Seinfeld on there talking about, like, when you were a kid, do you ever remember when you get your first concept of what Halloween was, and you're going, what? Who's giving away candy? Like, everybody we know is giving away candy? Are you kidding? And what do I have to do to get this free candy?
Okay. Come here, Miss Hannah.
And then, yeah, sure, I can wear that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Blake Callahan, happy 16th birthday to you, and we'll put you in next week's drawing. Happy birthday to Blake Callahan, 16 years old. That means there's a driver's license in that kid's future.
From his grandma.
Lord help his granny. There you go. We're going to go to the footage of our crew as they came in today dressed as each other. It was hysterical.
It is very funny.
I think Karen did a really, really good job, but Phil Harrington, that was just dead on perfect. I wonder if Phil has seen it yet.
Karen is probably my favorite with the babies as the look, but then, I don't know, Hannah with she's got the whole personality.
So funny.
I don't know.
And tune in to Country Cam with Johnny Smithwick every Monday night. And also, don't forget the Parton family. They are on live here Monday nights. And don't you touch that dial, because Rich Scott will be coming on once again Monday through Friday. And the Halloween special, I got to see it last night, and it was over the top great. Got to see it. It will be on 7:30 Sunday night. And for all you folks who asked me about it, we don't know if it's going to be a series or not yet. We're not sure. Maybe it'll be a special quarterly or something, but it was really, really cool. And good job to Hannah and crew. And I love the spooky, eerie, Freddie's like, how did they do that? And I said, the magic of editing. It was awesome. It was awesome. Right now, as we leave you from North Georgia Now Today, we never say goodbye. We'll say see you later, only on ETC3. I'm Cherie.
I'm Piper.
We'll see you again only on ETC3 Monday through Friday. You be here and we'll be here too. Here's our crew.